Hey there, Saki here from SAKITECH, and as you can see by the title of the video, it is my opinion that the S8 is a superior smartphone in comparison to the Google Pixel 2, and in this video I will give you 5 reasons as to why I believe that to be the case. And just because the S8 is better than the Google Pixel 2 does not mean everyone should buy the S8. So at the end of the video, I will also try to clarify who should consider the Pixel 2 and who should consider the Galaxy S8 based on certain criteria. So let's dive in and get started. But before we do dive in, if you do use Twitter and Instagram, make sure to follow me on both at SAKITECH Online. The first reason why the S8 is better than the Pixel 2 is the display. Now let's outline the specs for reference. The S8 has a 5.8-inch Super AMOLED display with a Quad HD Plus resolution, which is 1440 by 2960 with 570 pixels per inches. The display is HDR capable. The Pixel 2 has a 5-inch display with a disappointing resolution of 1080 by 1920 and 441 pixels per inches. It is not HDR capable. Right off the bat, the S8 has a lead. It has a higher, crisper resolution, and frankly, the Super AMOLED display technology has no equal. It is more vibrant, sharper, and also is much more brighter than the Google Pixel 2. Add to that fact that the Galaxy S8 also supports HDR playback, and we have a crystal clear winner in the department of display quality and sharpness. Another major point is the way S8 utilizes the total surface area. It's got a large display that fills the front with a screen to body ratio of 84%, so you get more screen and less bezels. The Pixel 2 has a screen to body ratio of 68%, so you get less screen and more bezels. Sure, you end up getting 2 stereo speakers on the Pixel 2, but the screen is more important than speakers. If you have an argument against that, I'd like to hear it. So that's the first point. The other thing that distinguishes the S8 is its superior and unique design. The design that is born out of the large and tall display that dominates the front of the S8, in addition with those dual curved edges, is probably the most appealing in the world right now for a smartphone. Pixel 2 falls quite short of achieving a design breakthrough with its simple yet elegant design language. S8 feels like it was designed to please the senses, but the Pixel 2 seems like it was designed to simply be an everyday smartphone and not the one to be displayed in a museum. So look, I understand that the design is a subjective quality, and some people might prefer the Pixel 2's simplistic design more fit to their lifestyle. But overwhelmingly, I believe most people will agree that the S8 looks much more stylish and marvelous. You can let me know your opinion down below in the comments section. Now let's move on to the third point. The third point is a software. This might come as a surprise to some people, seeing as how the Pixel 2 runs the latest version of Android, which is 8.0, while the Galaxy S8 runs Android 7.0. I will tell you right off the bat that launching apps, switching between apps, and just navigating the Pixel 2 feels snappier and faster than the S8. There's no question about that. But let me ask you, what is the benefit of a faster app launch by 0.02 seconds? It's not like the S8 Plus takes 5 years to launch an app. Rather, it is also super fast and snappy without any lag. So what makes the S8 surpass the Pixel 2 in the software category? It's the fact that the S8 has extremely deep and rich features built right into it. S8 has a built-in feature called the Secure Folder that allows you to hide important files and apps under a total lockdown. It's got the edge panels that you can pull in from the side of the screen, where you can add all kinds of widgets such as app shortcuts, weather info, rulers, compasses, calculators, calendars, and such. It also has a built-in theme engine that allows you to fully customize the interface of your S8 from a theme store that has hundreds and thousands of themes. Now, just to show you the difference between how rich the S8 Plus is, take a look at the always-on display on both phones. Alright, so let me pull up the settings screens for both of the phones' always-on displays. Let's do the Google Pixel first. Go to Settings, go to Display, tap on Advanced. At the bottom, it should be called Ambient Display. That's the same thing as the always-on display on the Samsung Galaxy S8. Now let's launch the one on the S8. Let me first turn this one on so it's ready and available. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, let's go back home. Let's go to the settings on the S8. Lock screen and security. At the bottom, always on display. So let's turn that on. And also, let me go back to the Galaxy, the Pixel. And let me go to advanced and just bring up the ambient display, not that one, ambient display. And just take a look at the difference in the actual settings. There's so much more detail going on the S8 than the Pixel. With the Pixel, all you can do is actually turn on the always on display. With the Galaxy, you can actually go in and customize what you want to show on the screen. And if you tap on the actual clock styles, you can pick all kinds of different clock styles. As you can see, I'm doing right now. You can even actually change the color of individual clocks that will be showing on the always on display. Look at all those color options. This is what it means to be able to customize your device. I can also pick an analog clock if I wanted to. And even from there, I have different clock styles. And of course, I can change the colors and stuff. And I can even have these unique image-based always on displays. Let me apply this one. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So let's do a demo of the always on displays on both of these smartphones. Alright, so side by side, as you can see, that's what it looks like. So as you can see, the always on display on the S8 is much more advanced than the one on the Pixel. Let's move on to some other stuff. Now let's go to the settings of each phone and just show you around a little bit. I just want to show you how the settings menu on the S8 is much more advanced than the Pixel. So let me go back there. Let's go to device maintenance, and you have a management screen here. From the first screen, you can actually clean up your device, optimize for your device for a better operation. And as you can see, that shows you exactly what it's doing. You click done. You can go to battery management. And from battery management, the great thing is you can actually customize individual power savings mode for your own custom desires. And as you can see, that's the full customization screen for battery customization. Let's go back. You can go to the memory. You can clean up the memory. All these nice things are built into your phone. It's part of your phone. So it really looks nice and stable. Let's go back out there. And let's go to the settings of the Pixel. And there you go. As you can see, not a lot is going on the Pixel side, but there's a lot of stuff going on the side of the S8. Look at those advanced features. The Pixel does not have any of this. It's a pure vanilla experience. Let's go back home and move on. So as you can see, the S8 feels like a customizable wonderland with tons of software features, while the Pixel 2 feels much more minimalist. I'm personally more into rich software functionality. Now let's move on to the other points where the S8 is better than the Pixel 2. One of them is the fact that the S8 has wireless charging. It's had it since the S6. So why doesn't the Pixel 2 still have this feature? A lot of people pretend that wireless charging is not that important, but if the S8 didn't have it, people would go nuts. It's a feature that should be in every flagship smartphone standard. When you don't have it in a phone, it's easy to say who cares for wireless charging, but when you have it, it certainly can be touted as a feature. Again, it's been around since the S6, the Galaxy S6. Years have passed, there's no excuse not to have it anymore. It's a fully bloomed technology. The next thing I want to talk about is water resistance. Yes, the Pixel 2 is water resistant, but it's only IP67, while the S8 is IP68. Statistically speaking, this may not be a big deal, but here is what I don't understand. Why can Samsung do it with the Galaxy S8, but Google can't do it with the Pixel 2, almost for the same price point? If you know the answer, let me know. And that's basically everything I wanted to talk about. The S8 is technologically more advanced than the Pixel 2. It has a better display, a better design, more advanced features such as wireless charging, higher water protection, and even an iris scanner. Now both of these smartphones are nearly at the same price range. The Pixel 2 starts at $650 for the 64GB model, while the Galaxy S8 Plus fluctuates between $624 to $724. Now, if you're not into over-the-top software functionality, and if you want a smartphone that constantly gets updates to the latest version of pure Android, and if you're an Android purist, whatever that means, you might end up enjoying the Pixel 2 more than the S8. Pixel 2 is still a phenomenal smartphone with a top-level camera with fast and snappy operation, but it doesn't have the muscle to take out the S8. As a matter of fact, no phone in the market does right now, although the LG V30 comes pretty close. Now, if you're looking to own the more technologically advanced and visually appealing smartphone, get the S8 Plus, and you will remain satisfied. And that brings us to the end of this video. Make sure to subscribe to SAKITECH and give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you do use Instagram or Twitter, make sure to follow me on both @SAKITECH online. Have a fantastic day.